Okay, so this is part 2. Bootcamp Chronicles part 2 P-Days. Or P-Days part 2. Yeah, sorry, I had to do something real quick in the last video because, it was knocking on my door because I have to go to duty section master. But, in case you guys are, like, wondering what, these papers are actually, like, stuff that my friends and I wrote down in bootcamp for us to be able to tell you guys, future sailors, about, just in case we forgot and we got, like, you know, like, caught up in, like, you know, AZ and, well, not AZ, A school life and stuff, because I'm an AZ. Hoo-yah, AZs. It's annoying. Okay, I just wanted to make a correction about the last video that I made. One of the RDC that I meant actually, like, said 3 basic rules. It was shut up. It was also move your behind, but pay attention to detail. And that's probably the #1 thing you're going to learn in the military. Like, I'm still learning about that, like, even being here in A school. It's paying attention to detail. You're going to understand, like, it is common sense about paying attention to detail, but it's, like, extremely major to, and just, like, the little things. Because, you know, it's like taking a test and, you know, stuttering. It's like studying, like, all the major things instead of worrying about the smaller, like, minute details that you have to pay the most attention to, because they usually are the pieces that's on a test. You know, it's like learning your I'm not even gonna bother, but you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, another thing that I was gonna mention from P-Days is haircuts. I kind of mentioned it I had mentioned it in a different video. But I actually cut my hair myself. If you actually see my other videos, my hair was long. Like, it was, like, up to here. Like, I had, like, really, really long hair. And then yesterday, actually, I ended up cutting it. It really took a lot to actually be able to do that. But, like, that's just the transition that I had from, like, from my hair here, from DEP to A school. I highly recommend that you get your hair cut prior to boot camp, because if you're going to get it cut, make sure it's a good length when you cut it before you come to boot camp. Because what I did was I had, like, somebody cut my hair for me, and then when I went to freaking boot camp, they decided to cut off even more, and when they cut it, it was completely, like, uneven and retarded looking. So I highly recommend that you get it done, like, in a good cut. Like, this is actually, I think, a good cut for, like, boot camp and stuff. I don't remember seeing anybody with it, but it's definitely something I recommend that if you guys want to do. If you don't want to cut your hair, I highly suggest that you get a weave-in. I seen, like one of my friends, actually, from boot camp. She was a white girl. She actually had, like, really, really long hair. Like, her hair was, like, all the way, like, up to here, and she didn't want to have her hair cut. So what she did was she got it braided, and then she got the weave, like, I guess, like, braided in. I don't know how weave and stuff works too much or whatever. I'm kind of the wrong person to go to about that kind of stuff. But yeah, if you're gonna do that, just get, like, a weave and stuff, and make sure that it's able to stay, because, like, you can't have it. Just make sure you keep up with it, because it was kind of annoying for her sometimes, because she would complain about it. But I highly suggest that to do it. If your hair is that worth it to you, then yeah, by all means. I didn't really care. I was like, freak it. I don't know what I wanted to do to my hair regardless. But after A school, you are able to grow out your hair. I mean, after boot camp. After boot camp, you are able to grow out your hair. Just make sure that when you do grow out your hair, that you also keep it in regulations. Basically, when you get your hair can't go past the bottom of this, and if it does, you have to start putting it in a bun, in a sock bun. No, you can't do that in the Navy.